Hey Pisces, let's do your reading real quick. This is just pre-shuffle, but I want to tell you what I'm already feeling. I'm feeling the World card super strong. I'm feeling the High Priestess and Pisces energy and some fives, like conflict coming or a resolution of conflict. But you've got somebody looking at the past. The Six of Cups is often it's a return, someone from your past, or it's very fond memories. And this is also feeling, this card doesn't usually feel this way, but today it's feeling like the Magician. So escaping, like playing make-believe, or escaping into escaping into daydreams or pretending. But we also have a little mask on this little girl here, right? Loaded card. This is just pre-shuffle, so this might just be for one or two people, and then it might not even have anything to do with the reading. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that's beautiful. That's material wealth. But see, here we have this Ten of Voices. It's conflict. The good thing about the Ten of Voices is in this deck, it looks like she's actually rising above it. She's learning to not catastrophize, things, emotions, mental energy, but it's not easy. There could be a V. I'm getting a V. Maybe a Victor, Venus. I don't know. Anyway, strong fives, World card, and let's see, what else? Conflict, like gossip, bickering. Okay, we're gonna stop here because that card flipped. So Ace of Wands. I didn't say that. But yeah, passionate new beginning. But there's a 5 with it somehow. Oh, there's a 5 right there, the Hierophant. Jeez. And here's the 9. I'm not sure about these two though. So the 5 is this is the Hierophant, but it's about truth and ethics. And then you have the Hermit. See the light in the background? The Hermit goes off and shuts out all that noise. It's interesting because this Hierophant looks like a Hermit card. Can y'all see that? I hope. See, it looks like a Hermit card because it's off. She, I think, they, them, is off on their own, right? They are off on their own, kind of like a hermit. Interesting. The Hierophant can also represent a high-level relationship. I'm not really, I guess I'll have to clarify, I'm not really feeling those cards that much. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles, cooperation. Yeah, it could be a strong connection here. We've got the Emperor. Looks like somebody's wants to cooperate. Geez, you know what I just got? Yeah, everybody will cooperate if you do things my way. Why did I get that? Just do things my way, it's easier, or something like that. So the Emperor is Aries energy, but it's somebody very stable and strong and controlling. So, whenever I read for you guys, I always want you guys to, whatever we're picking up on the other side for the person we're reading or looking into, or the person on your mind or in your energetic field, right? I always want you to look at the things that we're picking up for them, and always do it, a self-check to make sure that you can probably learn something from it, either something not to do in the future or something that you might be tempted to do or don't realize you're doing. But this is kind of like a my way. I'm even getting like my way or the highway. But I don't think that's your energy, but I don't know why I'm getting that. Cooperate. And there's some, I'm feeling like there's that 5 again. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. So here's what it is. The 5 of emotions, so 5 of cups. This is being sad. So see the 3, 4, 5? You know what this is? This is giving in. just to save. It's like, it's got a feel of, and this is you, I think, but it could be them or, their situation. But what it is giving in to somebody else's wants and needs, but then you're shorting yourself. Somebody is shorting themselves by being cooperative and doing it, shorting themselves in their needs. So I don't like that, but there's a lesson there for someone. So, here's what I learned during my recent dark shadow work stuff. So what I learned was, I would try to be so compliant and agreeable that I like to let other people have their way, but actually that is not being authentic, because I was actually shorting myself, and then in essence I felt, unfulfilled, irrelevant maybe, I don't know, but it's not, I think I learned this in childhood, that it was easier just not to complain, right? So yeah, great if it doesn't bother you, but when something bothers you, sometimes it's not best to go along with what doesn't suit you. You got to have boundaries. You got to learn to say no, stuff like that. But anyway, going along with somebody else's rules or what suits them best. See, even the flow. Do you see the lines carry on into this card? But they fade. It leaves you too empty, okay? Queen of Wands, so that's passion. So I do feel like the 5, like the conflict, there's some sort of, maybe it's avoidance. The Star card, Aquarius energy, the number 8 could be significant. We have the 5s, we have progress, 3, 4, 5. This is a strong message here. Being blocked. I think somebody's just, got a stronger voice. Somebody's just, it's like Queen of Swords. They're just going to state their needs. Oh, there it is. Look at that. The World card. Okay, so the World card, this was coming through. I was feeling this strong. So this is a cycle ending. And why? Because somebody's just like kind of going, I'm going to no longer give a, what. I'm freeing myself. And this is an ending and a cycle completion, maybe karma, maybe a lesson. But some cycle, some major life cycle is ending, and why? Because somebody's freeing themselves of, I think, the bondage or the being stuck to being too compliant or doing it someone else's way, and even though it's shorting you, secretly not really saying it. Okay, let's look at recent past. So that's Sag. We've got Sag. We have strong fire. Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius. Oh, I was going to say that too. I think that's the sun. I do feel the sun. Yeah, okay. So, Leo. The sun card, it represents happiness and hope and things coming to light. And this is a gift in the recent past. What is that? Interesting. Ace of Materials. That's amazing. Looks like somebody is taking a closer look. Page of Voices. There's an awakening. What did I just say? You guys, these tarot cards today, they're kind of spooky. Because, it always is like that. But sometimes, like, I don't know, the stuff comes out of my mouth and then the very next card speaks it. But this is taking a closer look, and look at this awakening. Somebody's realizing something about this. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. Let's clarify that. Oh, somebody's leaving something. I'm going to use this deck to clarify. Let's go ahead and get through the ending, or what's next. Justice. Did y'all see that right when I said it? So somebody needs to speak up and stop dimming their light. because they're gonna, if it's you, is gonna get justice. Things are gonna balance out, but you gotta know your value. This is very, very strong about knowing your value. But look at that. That's material wealth. It's health, wealth, happiness. It's everything. And there could even be a court situation going on here. But there's victory. It's amazing. Anything else for the outcome? Justice, Libran energy. I felt that earlier too. Do you guys see the cup, or do you see the cup, the chalice that she's sitting in, or do you see the cheap faces? Somebody has just got to stop dimming their light, I believe. Look at that. Dimming their light. Okay, let's start clarifying. You have some really, really good outcome. There's the World card. And I did shuffle these. And there's, I pre-shuffled. So, oh, oops. Let's see. All right, what do we want to clarify here? Oh, what's going on with this sun? What's going on with the sun for Pisces? Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at all, don't we have more aces? Ace of materials, Ace of Wands twice. So it looks like, so just because this is in the recent past position, I mean, of course, time is fluid, but, and look, oh no, I was going to say, I thought we had another one. Thought my phone was off, sorry guys. So there was a passionate new beginning. This may have just has had a repetitive cycle. The Page of Swords is somebody that is somebody is seeing the light. Because what is this? This is light. Page of Voices. This is the Spy card. The page that investigates. And this is sunshine, illuminates things. Usually things coming out of the dark, then awakening. So, how is it tied to this Ace of Materials? Now, it looks like there was, I don't know whose past this is, but somebody had an issue or a situation in the past where money was a reason for, I feel like there might be some deception here. Something, money may have been affecting a situation as to why it didn't end or why it got back together, something like that. I think it's ending though. Tell me more about this past. What's going on here? Oh, see, it was a lie. I just said that, deception. It's ending. Gosh, everything I say is coming out. So, there's a strong recent past here, and it could be happening now. But there's a lot of emphasis over here on somebody looking into, things are being illuminated, somebody's seeing things more clearly. I think there was a connection that was affected by money. It either kept somebody there or it kept somebody from leaving. But see, there's a fox. I didn't even notice that till just now. We also could have Leo here. Also Scorpio. But there was some trickery, I think. Some cleverness. Four of Swords is removing. Four of Swords is just like, I just don't want to fight anymore. It's like, I just need a break from it. I'll go along, you know. But then we had that Ten of Cups, and that was not true. It was a illusion. This Ten of Cups is happy, whatever the connection was in the recent past that appeared to be a Ten of Cups. It was there was trickery. It wasn't real. It fell apart. It ended. But somebody walked away. Seven of Cups. Is this worth judgment? Yes, there's the 5. So somebody's learning that in the past, in the past, is it what I've been through in the past just to pacify someone else or go along with something to make things easier or to just avoid conflict or something like that? The lesson is coming that what seems to be the easier route is becoming obviously not the easier route. And so somebody's looking at it and seeing it more clearly, like, okay, this isn't easier. I think it also could be a situation where when somebody gives, like, to someone else's demands, it feeds that dynamic of take, and that person ends up like going, okay, now what? And they're like, okay, fine. Somebody gives the other their way, and then that person that got their way is only satisfied for just a little bit, but it just keeps going. So there's an element of learning. This doesn't work. Giving in this way does not work for it. It's not helping the situation. Okay. You guys let me know in the comments. Okay, then there's another 5 I saw. See the bickering, the fighting. Somebody just avoiding. Why do I have all these cards in my hand? Okay, options. What do I do? How do I handle this? There is an 8 of Cups. I'm just so tired of the that's like a freaking hole in somebody's, like, see that? It's like I can't fake it anymore. I can't pretend. Just to keep the peace. I don't know about the 2 of Cups. Judgment, it's over. Judgment is a second chance. The mask comes off. I'm going to release myself. Karma might have stepped in here. But yeah, somebody's just had it. They're just done. They've just been draining. Somebody's been draining because they didn't stand up for themselves. What else do we want to clarify here? So your person on your mind. I put you up here and them down here, but you got to flip it if you need to. This is a general reading, so you got to, take that into consideration and take what resonates. Somebody's feeling passionate about what they truly desire. So I'm wondering if somebody got blocked here. 2 of Voices. Let's clarify that 2 of Voices. Sometimes I get so, there's that High Priestess I told you guys about. Oh my gosh. 4 of Wands. A lot of twin flame energy going on right now, and a lot of 4s. Four of Pentacles, not letting go. So somebody knows that they couldn't let go. The High Priestess she's knowing, but she doesn't speak it. She's kind of a silent knowing. And it could be you. But then we have 4 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is fear of losing what they really want. Okay, so little disclaimer. Oh, there's that Page of Swords again, you guys. Look at that. Yeah. The guy that spies. So if you guys are in a twin flame, or if you're not, it is never good for your well-being to wait for someone to return, okay? If you are in separation and it's a twin flame, you're hurting the situation more by being sad and waiting. You have to grow and learn from it. At the top of one of the last videos, either Capricorn or Libra, I pinned a message that just was so worded so perfectly. It was a comment, but it explains how, what the separation is about and the work that has to be done. And if you're not doing that work, then you're not doing your part to bring union together. So even if you have to say, I'm going to move on and grow and do these great things and, work towards money, because you got money coming. And it could be missed out on. Something that you're supposed to do with the light shining on you could be missed. So if that's happening, then you're prolonging a union. You're not supposed to come together when okay, first of all, people don't return to people who are sad. They just don't. We don't come back unless they're doing it, for personal benefit or gain. People don't typically return to somebody who's like can't move on without him and has no life without him. That's totally needy or dependent, right? It just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work like that. You elevate you. I feel like a lot of you are going, I know, and I'm doing it. So great. But that cycle of being sad for someone that the timing is off, that needs to end. It looks like it is. You've got to return, but this does worry me a little bit. A little bit too compliant or too eager to dismiss someone's own needs. It could be your person. Just to have that, just to be with someone. But this is strong here. This Justice card is like a lesson. It's things evening out. But look at that. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Materials. Missed opportunity. And its success. I mean, can't get much clearer than that. Oh, and there's the Empress. I forgot to tell you guys, and there's the 5. Okay, I did get the Lovers in the pre-shuffle. I don't think it came out, though, in the reading. And I also felt Libra, the Empress, and then I didn't feel this, but there's Temperance. It's balancing things out again. Lots of balance needed. Let's get an Oracle. I bet you this Oracle's going to pull it all together. Beautiful reading. You have a return, but the focus is on you're not missing out on big money. So whatever you're supposed to be doing, if this hurt or whatever this love situation, if it's occupying your mind, it's hurting you. 2222 on the clock, on the camera just then. And there's a 5 and there's a 2. Those are strong. 5s and 2s. Mending. 2s are partnership, 5s are conflict. Here and now. Let's get some advice that we don't want to listen to, but we will anyway. You guys check out that comment. I might even see if I can copy it and paste it, but beautiful comment about that is just so perfectly worded about separation and explaining it, and just very empowering to be okay during the separation. Okay, let's see. That is mending. So you can't forego your needs just to mend it, okay? Because that's just going to backfire. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Wow. So I love it. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. Wow. Tarot just kind of freaks me out sometimes. Everything I needed to say and didn't. So this keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments. I think I said that in the beginning. Don't do that. Don't pass over your needs and your thoughts and your emotions and your boundaries, because that's when resentment builds. So, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, and make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. So what is it affecting? Big money, big success, recognition, reward. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So when it comes to being honest in your communication and what would love do, you got to include yourself in that. Self-love. What would be the best thing for me too? You can't forgo yourself, okay? Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. So you guys need to voice, hey, maybe I'm not okay. Maybe I need some help getting through this. It leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss with pain, this dissonance, as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are so loved, now more than ever, by Spirit who does not want you to feel alone. One day, you guys, this is going to make me cry. I feel like you guys are hurting. But just look at the outcome. This person's figuring it out. They're coming back. All your job is to do is to look pretty and work hard toward your other stuff, your passions, your pentacles, not related to this person, and be honest and open. Gently. Doesn't have to be drama. Gently. Okay? In love. For yourself and for them. You're not... okay, one day you will look back and know this truth. So, when you put a wall up, you protect yourself from things hurting you, but you also block out good things that can come in. Probably the money. All right, you guys. Let me see one more thing. Oh, here and now. Let me just see if I can read that real quick without it cutting out, because we are about to lose camera time. Here and now, 32, there's another 5. 5s are strong. It goes from 5s, which is conflict and separation, but it goes from 5s to 2s. So 120. I'm going to read really fast. Being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has potential for you to create miracles in your life. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is what's available to you. So stay present and aware in this moment. As you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Okay, here's the money part real quick. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Oh, that's what that was. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Oh my gosh, remember I said magic. I said that. Remember? Oh, I gotta show you the card. I saw that in the beginning. The little girl. Oh, there. No. Darn it. The camera's gonna freaking cut off. I saw the little girl. Remember? I said she's wearing a mask. I feel magic here. Okay? That's crazy. As if by magic, claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you're immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune in To a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. So act as if, despite current situation, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Love you, Pisces. Freaking amazing. Darn it. I can't believe that card is like MIA. Okay, love you guys.